What's up, guys? It's Clown Fighter here. It's that time again to expose this despicable piece of work, guys. So for those of you who haven't watched my first video, guys, definitely check my first video out before you watch this. I've already exposed this slime ball Spencer Fearon, and apparently someone told me he did make another interview. The title of this interview is Daniel Dubois messaged me last night. So I think this was one day after the fight, probably a day or two ago. So I'm just doing my breakdown on this, guys. Definitely check my first video out. You'll enjoy it, but I'm going to expose this guy a bit further more because I've heard he's said a few bad things in this interview as well, and just some of this guy's slime ball characteristics. So I'm going to continue to expose this guy. But yeah, guys, just make sure you stay tuned. A lot more coming. So you guys, let's get straight into it.
Do or say anything, I've got to thank you, Spencer, because obviously I've got a lot of heat to come your way. You could have quite easily avoided the interview today. You could have said you're busy, but I asked you once and he said, yeah, let me know the time, and you're here on time, and we're doing it. So thank you for coming along and speaking about the fight from yesterday.
You're welcome, man. Come on, man. And remember, to get a real gossip, tune in at 8 o'clock tonight. The Fight is Right on the Stamina for Soul YouTube channel. Myself and Bobber Tundi Ajayi. It's going to be fun.
So, guys, I'll be honest, man. I don't listen to this cunt. I'll be honest. I don't. I know he's around. He's been around boxing for a long time. He's got a big name, blah, blah, blah. But look, I'm not a guy that followed Spencer Fearon. I could just smell shit when as soon as I hear someone and hear their background. I look at both sides. I don't just make my conclusion off just a random thing. I look at a balanced view. I'll go look at what I can find on Daniel Dubois' side, Daniel Dubois' father. I look into stuff, guys. Don Charles, his trainer, can't see one sense of like badness. But again, sometimes stuff happens behind the scenes. But I'm looking at it from what I can see. All I can see from this guy is I can sense there's something like arrogant, or there's a problem with this guy. Like, and it's not just me. I've done my research into Mr. Spencer Fearon. He loves to be a center of attention. This guy, from what I know, he likes to take the limelight. People have told, I don't know too much. Again, I haven't like looked into this guy. I don't follow this guy, and I don't rate this guy. I don't know who he is. I heard he got fired from Sky Sports. He tried to get a job at Sky Sports. This guy's just a slime ball. As I said, the first video, he claimed Daniel Dubois' father did black magic. So I already ripped him in that video, guys. So I'm going to rip him again now. For me, a lot of people say he just wants attention. And I've got a few more exposures coming out on Spencer Fearon, guys. I will continue. I'm not going to let my foot go off this guy's neck. He can't just get away with this, guys. I'm going to be constantly exposing him because he said a lot of bad things before the fight, and he said a few other things about Daniel Dubois that go back a few years. You're gonna see this exposure over time, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, and the exposure's not going to stop. So let's carry on.
Yep, I think that's where the extended version of today's talk's going to be. So the Fight is YouTube channel, 8 p.m. live. And if you want to...
And then he's got a podcast with Tunde Ajayi. That's Anthony Yardy's trainer. I ain't got a problem with Anthony Yard. I ain't got a problem with Tunde. From what I've heard from them guys, again, I don't watch them a lot. They seem like decent guys, so I don't watch this guy's podcast. I got no agendas against no one else, but when I spot a fucking fake cunt chatting bullshit, I have to expose them. So Spencer Fearon, you dug your own grave here, and the exposures are not gonna stop.
Let's jump straight into it, Spencer. I'll start with the way. Obviously, you talked about it early in the week. You suggested rifts, etc. Don Charles turned up on fight night. It was the first time we saw him walking in, and I vaguely spoke to him as he walked in, and he looked like a guy that was still recovering from a cold or potentially corona or wherever. I don't know if you saw him face to face or not last night. Did you see him?
I didn't see Don.
Look at this little fucking slime ball, man. Look at his face here. You know when a kid gets in trouble at school and he's been naughty, he's looking left and right. He's been chatting shit, yeah, all day, all night. Told the head teacher, yo, I was in class, but really he was outside wagging. This is the type of guy, just a vibe I'm getting. So again, with the Don Charles thing, Don Charles was sick, guys. before the fight. I will be doing an in-depth breakdown and a new interview Don Charles made about this guy. Don Charles was asked about Spencer Fearon. Guess what Don Charles goes? Don't ever mention that guy's name to me again. It's personal. This guy's a filthy guy. I'm telling you, this guy's filthy. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not going into his personal business. I don't know the personal business, but I will expose it from what we can see from the outside. You can't get away with stuff like this, man. He calls himself the knowledge, you know. My man's Instagram is the knowledge. You should call yourself fucking Dumbo, because you thought Daniel Dubois was a Dumbo before the fight. I got enough receipts, guys, on this guy calling this shit. Daniel Dubois will quit boxing. He should never continue. I've got videos on this guy and they're coming. But you now, for the shit you've said, the black magic claims, the claims on Daniel Dubois' father, family, Don Charles, so much shit he put in the air, he got AJ battered. You got AJ humiliated, in my opinion. I was watching the fight, guys, with AJ and Dubois, and I'll be straight, I was sitting there, I was with my boys, and we're like, yo, before the fight starts, we always do a prediction. And I've made my prediction video before, guys. I already said, look, based on paper, I'll try be unbiased here, try not to put my biases. I said, okay, AJ probably 7, but kind of said it because like everyone was saying it, and I was like, most likely in it. But then after, I did say to these my boys, I'll tell you who I'm rooting for though. I want Dubois to fucking finish him. So I said, on a side note, I hope AJ does the skanky dig. Not hope. I'm like rooting for Dubois to make AJ do the stanky leg dance, and I could feel that sort of energy. But I said, yo, I said to him straight, I go, yo, I want Daniel Dubois to win because people take the piss out of him, and I want mans to eat their words. And I was rooting for Dubois, man, the whole time. Like, I was like, once Dubois started connecting on AJ, I knew it was going to be over for the guy. And anyways, man, getting back to the point, this guy, Spencer Fearon, the shit he was saying before the fight, it's atrocious. Again, definitely check my part 1 out, guys, because I already broken it down. He was saying, like, boxing don't need Daniel Dubois, boxing needs Anthony Joshua. Like, stupid shit, guys. That's the type of shit, guys, that negative energy you put out there. Trust me, guys, he fucked Anthony Joshua up. And what I was trying to say, my point, guys, was I wanted Dubois to win. I was rooting for him. But, guys, after round 2 and 3, I looked at my boys. I go, yo, I want AJ. Like, I'm rooting for Dubois, but, yo, this is sad what's happened to Dubois, AJ. Like, this ain't, like, something entertaining. Like, if Dubois was getting battered to a pulp, I would be like, oh, it's a bit fucked as well. But I looked at my boys. I go, yo, what's happening to AJ is a bit sad now. Like, he's like, the ref ain't stopping it, because the ref, guys, remember, the ref kept saying, yo, nah, we gotta give AJ another chance. AJ should have been stopped early, guys. They gave AJ all the time he needed, but guys, that just gave AJ more of a battering, in my opinion. He got a Tyson Fury round 9 treatment, pillar to post, walk of shame, Game of Thrones, shame. That's what happened to AJ, guys. He got a walk of shame. But I believe Spencer Fearon put the black magic on him, and I've got more stuff coming out on this black magic stuff, guys. As I said, personally don't believe in that juju shit, but look throughout the fight, guys. You tell me, where do you see the black magic? I'll put a few photos here. The only black magic, if you want to look at it from a black magic point of view, the amount of times AJ was sticking his tongue out like he's a possessed demon after he was getting clipped. AJ was doing these showboating tactics, guys, that people haven't looked into. I did look into it, but this guy is the one who put that curse on fucking AJ's team. So again, I don't believe in that black magic shit, but don't subscribe to this guy, man. Don't listen to what he says. And guys, I'm not going to go through it in this video, but I've seen the comments, man. Spencer Fearon's fucking arse lickers have come into my comments on my first video. Oh, black magic's real, you got to listen to it. Shut the fuck up, man. I don't believe in that stuff, guys. You know, if you pay attention to something, then maybe, like, put it like this. I'm not going to go into it on this in this chat, guys. It's going to get me off topic, but I'm not going to go into it in this chat. But you pay attention to the wrong shit, then yeah, you're asking for it to come into existence. If you don't believe in that shit, you move it out of your way, it can't fucking harm you. But that's these type of guys, you can tell the guys that claim, oh, he does it. It's like woman gossiping, man. These guys chat shit, man. As I said, I already dressed this guy up with a fucking bra and lipstick. Well, I'll see what I'm going to do in this one, man. Let's carry on.
Did you see any of Team Dubois last night?
I didn't see. I saw some of Dubois' family members when I was leaving. You know what I mean?
How did that go?
It was all right. They was like, we told you he was going to win. And I said, okay, cool, I'm not going to. To me, this is boxing, man.
Shut the fuck up, man. Dubois' family saw you. They fucking shamed you. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to, I don't usually brag my fucking video. I don't really want to, I didn't even want to do this. But a few days ago, Daniel Dubois on his official, this is Daniel Dubois' official Instagram. Daniel Dubois From what I know, guys, I can't give too much information away. I don't want to reveal it. Daniel Dubois, from what I know, I'm not going to say who on Daniel Dubois' team, but posted my video on his official Instagram. So if you don't believe me, guys, about what I've made, and I don't want the attention, guys. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm on Daniel Dubois' Instagram. I'm not here for that, guys. I don't even want the popularity, man. If you like my videos, like. If you don't, you don't. If you want to subscribe. But just know, guys, I keep it real. I'm gonna expose people. Yeah. So as I said, Daniel Dubois official Instagram right here. Daniel Dubois, look, posts, reels. This was yesterday, 180k views. So appreciate the shout out. I'm not gonna go too much into this, guys. I don't really not really looking for the attention like that. But you can see here, guys, the truth will set you free. Posted the link one day ago, 180,000 views. You can go through the comments. So yeah, man, Dubois has already obviously given me the shout out, heads up. So yeah, Dubois, don't watch, man. Appreciate it. We'll leave it at that, guys. I don't wanna say too much more than that. But trust me, man. I'm just getting started, guys. When the truth comes out, the right people, guys, will put it out there. But anyways, let's get back to the video. Let's carry on exposing this fool.
I still have my opinion. My gripe isn't with anybody in their team, not with Ian Dewberry, not with Kieran Farrell, not with Don Charles, right? How's it been with them? I haven't had a gripe with them. Do you know what I mean?
Let's start with.
So he's saying he doesn't have a gripe with no one in the team. No Daniel Dubois, no Kieran Farrell. Daniel Dubois got a big team, but he's kind of still saying, I still got an issue with his dad, underlying issue. But look, man, you can't have a fucking issue with the Daniel Dubois' dad and not have an issue with the fucking team. Daniel Dubois' dad is the reason Daniel Dubois beat AJ. Daniel Dubois' dad is the one who got him into training. Daniel Dubois' dad, I've already done a breakdown on this, shaped Daniel Dubois' mind, guys. They were in a barn training with Don Charles. Their mentality shift. They're a family unit, guys. You can't fucking say I got a gripe with the dad. I don't give a fuck about him. He's chatting shit. There's enough evidence out there. I've got a few things coming, guys. Even 2 to 3 years ago when Daniel Dubois fought Joe Joyce, this mother effer, this fucking fool, yeah, made a video when Daniel Dubois got stopped by Joe Joyce, and he goes, I think that's Daniel Dubois finished. He'll never continue again. And guys, Dubois came back and he annihilated Anthony Joshua. I will be doing a breakdown of that interview at some point, and I'm going to make this guy eat his fucking words, man. So yeah, man, let's carry on. He ain't got a gripe with none of the team. My man chatted shit about Don Charles, chatted shit about this. He chats shit about the whole fucking family, and he goes, I only got an issue with their dad. Shut the fuck. Giza, you need to fucking humble yourself. Apologize. Still no apology video from this guy, man. Let's not let up on Spencer Fearon, guys. Let's not let up on this prick.
Fight Spencer. Obviously, we like everyone. Like I just spoke to Dominic Ingle. He picked Anthony Joshua to win. Johnny Nelson picked AJ to win. 90% of the people I've spoken to picked AJ to win. And
look his fucking face now. And guys, again, I know a lot of people that picked AJ to win. I'm gonna obviously, guys. Right now, I've got a lot of videos in the works. I don't think I'm not exposing people, but I'm gonna get the filthiest of filthiest people. There's a list of people I want to get, guys. All these people that picked AJ, giving him no shot. There's some bad stuff that people are saying, man. I'm telling you guys, people are like, yo, this Dumbo's gonna end up in hospital. Crazy shit, man. Like, people are saying sad stuff. Like, when I read it, I think, yo, this is gonna come back and bite your ass. And guess all that negative energy, guys. The universe works in different ways, man. It came back on AJ, unfortunately. I'm not saying AJ himself as an individual. Again, like I like AJ. I do like AJ. I like both guys. But in the case of someone's getting put down, and even in the build-up, guys, in my opinion, when AJ said to him, I'm gonna smack a fucking chair off your face. Again, it started to feel like you're a little brother, I'm the big guy. A little bit of disrespect. I didn't break down on that as well. I didn't like it. So I was like, AJ's vibe's a little bit off as well. I'm not saying AJ is the main culprit here. The people around, the energy they put out, you lot got AJ fucked, man. So you can't fuck with a guy like Daniel Dubois who does what he needs to do. But I blame this motherfucker as a main culprit.
And obviously you did as well. But obviously your description of words, obviously some of the chants have used headlines.
I made Danny Glover from, I think it's Fight Fan TV.
Yeah.
He went Dubois heavily. And so did EJ Boxing Live. They went Dubois heavily. So no, only I can't turn around and say like no one wasn't going for Dubois. People who I respect, they went for.
People we speak to, they all picked AJ, but big up Danny Glover. Probably
Look at his fucking face, man. Most people, let's be honest, 90%, man. Even myself, guys, look, when I made my prediction, you can go back and watch my video. There's no malice when I'm making the prediction. I've just thought, you know what? I liked AJ and I liked Dubois, and I was like, look, I have to take my emotions out of it. I gave a 60% chance, 65% to AJ, 35% to Dubois. But I said after that, I want Dubois to win this. I would love Dubois to upset AJ. Yeah, I would love it. And that was my visualization for the fight. Dubois does it. So for me, he's happy. Like I'm not saying happy. I wasn't celebrating AJ got banged. I was more happy for what it means for Dubois and for motherfuckers like this who are going to eat their own words. And all those other fuckers, guys, in the comments, man. People are ripping Dubois. Look how, you know, the thing is, guys, you know, the same people that are ripping Dubois, they'll be ripping AJ now. So it's a fickle fucking world, guys. It is what it is. You can't pay too attention to it. But I love the underdog, guys. I'll always be a little bit biased towards the underdog. People might watch my videos, they're like, yo, why are you so up Daniel Dubois' ass? The reason I'm up Daniel Dubois' ass is every motherfucker and his fucking gran was up fucking AJ's fucking arsehole all fucking night. Like, that's all I heard. Most people were on AJ's fucking arsehole in the comments, whatever. These people need to now hear the Daniel Dubois side, guys. So they need to fucking hear it over and over. But let's carry on.
People listening to this, hello Dan is a good guy, so he picked Dubois. So some of the words he used, Spencer, you said it's a grotesque mismatch. You said the same about the AJ Ngannou fight, and you was 100% right in that fight. But you basically gave no chance to Daniel Dubois. The fight.
Look at this fucking guy's face. He made a video, guys, still probably on his Instagram. This fight's going to be a grotesque mismatch.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, break it down for me.
It's a grotesque mismatch.
Wow.
Right? That's
You said the exact same thing when I interviewed you in the build-up to the AJ Ngannou fight.
Right.
So could we...
Grotesque mismatch. He goes, AJ's going to just take him out. Worse than Ngannou. Mother effer. This guy, look at the guy's face, man. They talk about black magic. My man looks like the fucking devil himself. Look, put 2 horns on his fucking head right there. Dress him up in a fucking Dracula suit. The fucking characteristics of this guy makes him look like a fucking... you can just feel the vibe of this guy. Like, and you can feel energies, guys. And there's an eerie energy behind this guy. Look, again, I'm not attacking this guy personally. I'm not talking about his family. Nothing. I will expose you for what you said, though. You said black magic about Daniel Dubois' father. I have not seen no sign of it. All I see, guys, as I said in previous videos, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not going to go into all of that. But I do study all religions. And I got respect for all religions. And I look at shit from a neutral point of view. I know there's good stuff, good teachings within Islam. There's good teachings within Christianity. I don't believe in either. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to go into what I believe in, but there's good teachings in there. There's good teachings in all faiths, and I'll always respect them. But I'm not just saying about faiths. But what I mean is, certain faiths have certain, I don't know, man. People have their own view on this juju, black magic, shaitan, or what people call it, whatnot. People have the devil. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into my own views in this video, maybe down the line. But you can feel a vibe, guys. I'm coming from a neutral point of view. Black magic, guys, if you want to talk about it, if you want to put it into the universe, then yeah, maybe stuff like that can happen. I'm not going to say like the people that bow down to shit and stuff, it doesn't happen. But the way I look at it is, if you're on the right, correct path, from what I see from Daniel Dubois and his family, it looks like his dad's a spiritual guy. From what I can see, he's always saying God is great, and he's a Christian from what I know. But I do know Muslims say God is great in their own way as well. I think all religions praise God, and I got respect for religions. But certain people, look, it doesn't matter what religion you are. Someone said that Spencer Fearon is a Muslim, but it's not about what religion you are, man. These people make it about... I'm not going to go into all this in this video, man. Getting a bit too complex, but Spencer Fearon, he loves the juju. The guy that talks about it the most is usually the one that's like doing the dodgy stuff behind closed doors. The one that's quiet, humble, doesn't say much in front of the camera. Those are the guys like, I live in the truthful life. And I can see it from a neutral point of view. I'm looking at this from a neutral point of view from what I've looked into. And like, I'm not... fuck it, man. I'm not going to go all into it right now, man. But maybe down the line. But yeah, man, this guy looks like the fucking devil himself. Reincarnated kind of thing, man. But yeah, let's carry on. Devil kind of fucking hell, man. You can see the blood fucking dripping from his mouth and everything, man. Last video, my man's wearing a bra, and now you can see him fucking in a Dracula suit, guys. Part 2, innit?
Was completely opposite to how most people predicted, and yourself. So just tell me, going into that first round, Dubois comes in with his heavy jab. What you've seen and what's going wrong for Anthony Joshua in that first round?
Listen, before anything, let me just say this now. What
He looks like he's about to fucking repent.
Anthony Joshua has done for boxing, yeah.
So he starts off by bigging Anthony Joshua up. Like, remember the type of shit this guy said about Dubois? He wants to now big AJ up. Now, don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against AJ. What AJ's done for boxing is massive, and I rate AJ still. Still think AJ's got fights in him. But look how he avoids everything, and he first wants to big AJ up. But he said this about Dubois before. We don't need Dubois for boxing, we need AJ. So the first thing he goes to is, I'm going to lick AJ's bollocks again. So let's carry on.
Yeah, in the UK, all these guys are making memes. All these guys have got boxing channels now, right? If we was to strip it correctly back, the catalyst of this was actually Anthony Joshua.
So you're saying all these boxing channels are making memes because Anthony Joshua got part off. Okay, let me remind you, Mr. Spencer Fearon. When AJ went into the fucking ring with Francis Ngannou, personally, I didn't think AJ would have done that to Ngannou, and it was a bit of a shock for me because we seen what Ngannou did to Fury. AJ dispatched of him. AJ, after that fight, said if it was me, he would have done the same thing.
And then the second round, the punch he delivered, that was a big blow.
Yes, it was. Thank God.
Yeah, I love it. When we talk about it, you're smiling. It's like, yeah, you love the thought you beat that man into the ground.
Listen, there's no extra time in boxing, you know, and believe you me, he would do exactly the same thing to me.
He would if he could, but he couldn't. Let's have a...
The amount of memes that came out for Francis Ngannou is part of the game, guys. You take it, you move with it. You can't cry about it. You can't be fucking down. You're going to get it. You're in this game. You signed the fucking dotted line. What goes around will come back around. I'm not saying it in a bad way to AJ specifically, but memes and shit is part of the game. Even I've made memes, but I don't fucking sit here. AJ's gonna have to take his fucking slack, guys. Like, people are gonna make memes for time, guys. I put up a video yesterday on my channel. I made this short, guys. I might put it in this video. You can check it out. If you go on my channel, go to shorts. You can play it. It's Dillian White's reaction to the AJ knockout. Obviously, it's a parody. He's on about Wilder, but it goes together. But like, I made that myself, guys. I made that. I was like, you know what? This is jokes, but I don't sit there in my night time and say, oh, AJ got banged, AJ got banged. No, I want AJ to come back, but don't go against Dubois, in my opinion, because Dubois a different beast right now. AJ's got fights out there, but you know, dickheads like this who just have an agenda for someone. They just don't like a person like Daniel Dubois or his father. They'll just put him in the dirt. For what? Claim black magic, talk bad about the team. Eventually it comes out on you. But let's just carry on, man. This guy talks too much shit, man. I don't even want to hear half the shit he's talking about.
I want people to realize this. The catalyst of this was the incredible machinery of Matchroom. I want people to realize this.
Realize what, you fucker? We all know AJ is big for boxing. I've got respect for AJ. I know for a fact Anthony Joshua is the face of boxing worldwide. He's done massive things for the sport. Don't fucking say to us, we need to realize this. This is something we know. Why the fuck have you made bad claims about Daniel Dubois' father, about black magic? Have you apologized it? I want people to realize this, that you've talked bad about this family. Not just recently. It's gone on for years. You've had bad criticism for Dubois, this, that. You've got an agenda. You like AJ, fair play, but your agenda is to criticize the Dubois family, not just Daniel Dubois' father. Let's get it right. You've got issues with Daniel Dubois as well in terms of your biases. Let's get it straight. So, fuck your shit, man. You're chatting shit.
Right? And Eddie Hearn. That's the reason why loads of people stayed employed in boxing. That's the reason. So, I'm loyal to those who are loyal to me. Right? And there's an old saying in Jamaica that the man that shits on the road doesn't remember that he shits on the road. But it's the man that steps on it, remembers that somebody has shitted on the road.
So from what he's trying to say, and I don't know, again, I don't want to interrupt, but there's some sort of fallout between him and Daniel Dubois' father. And I'm never going to know that, guys. You're probably never going to know it unless this guy comes in interviews and says it. But in this interview later on, you'll see Daniel Dubois trying to reach out to squash the beef. This mother effer doesn't want to do it. That shows malice and unforgiveness. I don't know what's happened, but it can't be so bad that you've had to go and claim someone does black magic, because that's women type of shit. If you have an issue with someone, don't make it public. Why the fuck would you say someone's dad does black magic? You're a well-known name in the boxing community from what people say. I don't know. I've never listened to your fucking... Well, I've heard of you before, but I never followed your shit. But yeah, people say Spencer Fearon's been around for long. He's a name. Fuck, I don't rate you, my guy. I don't rate you, but you've got a voice because you've probably got some people that follow you. And if you're going to go out there and say bad shit and just because of your agenda... Like he said in a previous interview, I heard him say this, I was a bit hot-headed that day. That's why I attacked Daniel Dubois. Like it feels like he's an emotional person, like a fucking woman, and that's why he's doing this. But fuck, man, let's carry on with this fucking imbecile, man.
Meaning that everything that you do, there's consequences to it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just gonna come out and frivolously throw things out for the sake of throwing them out.
So everything you do, there's a consequence to it. So I can see what you're trying to say. Some stuff's going on between you and Daniel Dubois' father, but you don't need to go there in public and do this. Like, that's low blow shit. You've decided at some point, I'm gonna just, you know what, Daniel Dubois? Like, it's like a threat. I can already kind of like visualize. I'm good at stuff like this, guys. I've got, as I said, I do study psychology. I do study people and their characteristics, mindsets. I like to analyze them. And from the vibe I'm getting from this type of guy, he's the type of guy to blackmail someone to say, all right, if you ain't going to do this for me, that's what people have said. I'm not done too much research into this guy, but I can feel this guy's vibe. He feels like that type of guy, like he would want the recognition for something. And if you've kind of said, I'm not going to do that, or I'm not going to give you the recognition, I don't know. I can't claim this and I'm not claiming it, but from the videos and stuff I've heard, he introduced Don Charles to Daniel Dubois' father, or Daniel Dubois' father got introduced to Don Charles by going through Spencer Fearon. I don't know, I might be wrong, so don't take me for my words. I'm not claiming this as well, but something like that. And some people have said that Spencer Fearon feels like he needs a piece of the pie or something with his dad now. Not directly, like he needs the recognition, and some sort of falling out's happened. Daniel Dubois' father must be like, why should I give you recognition? I don't know, I'm not going to claim anything, but he strikes me as this type of guy. So it's almost like he's saying an eye for an eye, but your characteristics, fam, they don't match up. You don't seem like a humble guy. You seem like a woman type of guy, and it like chat shit, wear your makeup, put your fucking lipstick on, kind of chat shit kind of thing, man. But let's carry on.
Yeah, I mean, we're past that. I'm a big ass grown ass man. But when I see certain things or certain behaviors that are not aligned with that, then I'm gonna call it out. So when you're saying, I never said that Don Charles was not gonna be there. Go look at the interviews. I didn't say that.
You didn't say Don Charles wasn't going to be there. This is what he said. And I can't... Look, we have to go find the videos. But he definitely said there's something going on with Don Charles. He said Daniel Dubois doesn't even big his trainers up. Like, what the fuck has that got to... My man, yeah, I'll find the fucking clip. My man said before the fight, this is what he said, man. AJ's going to beat Daniel Dubois because Daniel Dubois doesn't big up Don Charles. He doesn't give Don Charles credit. He never speaks about his trainer because AJ always bigs his team up.
Right, I'll tell you why I'm strongly favouring AJ in this fight. Because I see Anthony Joshua giving the respect to his corner, his trainers and everybody else. I've never heard once Daniel Dubois turn and say, big up Don Charles for doing this, all the rest. Even though he's not the greatest person to be a speaker, yeah? He's not a fantastic orator, but he's coming out of himself now. Since he linked up with the Brazilian gal, he must start beat boom boom. It's like, change the little piece, right? But I'm keeping this thing 100. No Abia worker, no Juju man can beat Anthony Joshua. I mean, no say, man. Right, me no say my man I work with Juju. Me no say him father, me no say Daniel Dubois father I work with Judge. That can't work like this. We burn out them little thing there. Remember me I tell you.
How the fuck are you drawing that conclusion that just to be... Daniel Dubois is an introvert. He doesn't like talking a lot. He seems quite quiet. I watched an interview today where Don Charles talked about Daniel Dubois. They go, when they train, Daniel Dubois walked into this farm. I've done the video on the farm. Check my video out, guys. It's a very good video on how these had a mentality shift. When Daniel Dubois walks into the barn to train, he's got his sparring partners in there, Don Charles and his dad. Don Charles said this. Daniel Dubois walks in, doesn't even say hello to people. He might give him a fist bump, but he's just like a reserved type of guy. He doesn't like talking a lot. He likes being within himself. I know people like that, guys. Just because you don't big someone up doesn't mean you don't know the guy's heart. He's humble. He doesn't speak about it, but you don't know how the guy's operating. He's just saying it because Daniel Dubois, people have said before the fight, he's a Dumbo. He's a bit slow, a bit nonchalant. Like these are the words that Spencer Fearon used. He wants to discredit fucking Daniel Dubois. He said all this shit before the fight. He makes these claims, man. These random fucking stupid claims. This is why Anthony Joshua's going to win because of iniquity. Like black magic, as I said the first video done. Fucking load of shite, man. I'd get a headache, man. Look, guys, I'll be honest. I'm getting a headache doing this fucking breakdown. But I have to expose this fucking fool. Let's just carry on.
You suggested there was a rift, and then obviously he's come out and said there was no rift.
Well, I do know certain things, but I'm not elaborate. I can't really elaborate on that, right?
So I do know certain things, but I can't elaborate on it. You can never elaborate on it. You claim fucking Daniel Dubois' father does juju, fucking black magic, all this crap, but you can't elaborate on it. When Daniel Dubois, obviously, you get a letter to take the video down because of defamation from Frank Warren. Frank Warren fucking had to send this guy a message because he was going to take this guy to court. You don't want to go to fucking court with Frank Warren. That guy's a fucking... He's a millionaire. I can't say he's a billionaire, but he's a loaded guy. If that Frank Warren took this guy to court, his life would have been over. That's why he took the video down. That's why he's not talking about it as much as he can now. He deleted the video. He goes, yo, take it down. He's doing them for defamation, guys. If you're gonna make claims about someone doing black magic, that's that. Look at me, guys. All I'm doing is exposing him. I've seen some videos of some man saying, yo, I'll take you to court for the shit I'm doing, exposing Spencer Fearon. Again, I've not said anything personal about Spencer Fearon. Haven't said nothing about his family, nothing at all. All I'm doing is making an exposure of what he said and his claims. You can't do me for anything like this, guys. I know my fucking rights. But yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, man, this guy was doing defamation. He's making a claim. Someone does something and he was tarnishing a fucking brand. That's the filthiest thing you can do. The only thing I'm fucking defaming this guy of is he knows that's a lie. That black magic bullshit, it's just fucking, it's all bull. And if it was true, even if it was true, come out, show the evidence. But he can't do that, guys, because it's bullshit. I don't believe in it anyway, but it's just defamation.
But what I'm saying is if there is a...
I don't understand, Spence. You know, when you're saying that, people are going to be like, why is he...
This Dracula-looking motherfucker. Look at the teeth coming down from this guy's face, guys. Like, last fucking video, my man was a fucking woman wearing a bra. This video, my man's full on Dracula, sucking the blood out of people. You can just tell, man.
He's saying that for without any proof. Because if you're saying, well...
Look at this guy. How come you're saying that without any proof? My man just shrugs his four shoulders like a little fucking woman. You're chatting shit, man. This guy just... Guys, I fucking hate this. Oh, man, let's carry on.
There's a rift, but I can't say who's telling me or where it's coming from, what the rift is. And there isn't...
No.
Look at this motherfucker, man. There's this, I can't tell. It's like a guy chatting shit at school, guys. Like, you know, you get in trouble by the teacher and you're trying to make it polite. Oh, he done this, he done that. Or you get grassed up and you're like, yo, who done it? Like, some of the teachers asking who done it. You're like, I know who done it, but I can't say it. Or blah, blah, blah. Like, he's just chatting shit, man. Like, fucking little kid, fucking behavior, man. He's supposed to be a grown man. I heard this guy's fucking nearly 50 years old. He is 50. Fucking hell, man.
No.
Get a life, man.
I said, if there is a rift, I know it's down to the dad.
My man's fucking 50, man. Fucking acting like a fucking child, man. Acting like a fucking kid. Acting like a fucking woman. Crazy. And he goes, look, if there's a rift, it's down to the dad. He keeps holding his dad to the point, guys, because of his little fucking unbiased fucking little drama he might have had with his dad.
Nah, listen to this. When we did our interview together, yeah? Which is subsequently taken down because I know you got the RIP letter as well. You know what I mean? The cease and desist letter. I know you got it because quite a lot of people got it.
Yeah, a lot of man's got that letter from fucking Daniel Dubois' fucking dad and Frank Warren because, guys, they're the big boys. If you want to back your claims up, go to court and say, yo, Daniel Dubois does fucking black magic. Fucking hell, man. That's a big claim, man. And this guy's known in the boxing community. Just pure filth, man, to say that about someone. You had to take that fucking video down because you're a guys in the public. I've got a channel here, guys. I just do exposures. I'm not claiming to be anyone. I don't even want recognition for this. I want to remain anonymous. My whole thing is to just expose people. I ain't going to attack someone's personal fucking family or anything. But if you're going to make claims, I'm going to fucking bash you. It's what I do, guys. I come for you.
Right? There was nothing in my statements that was actually libelous. Not one thing. You know what I mean?
That's correct.
Right, there's not one thing that was libelous, but
There's not one thing in his statement that's libel or libelous, whatever he's saying. I fucking disagree, man. You're making claims that he's doing black magic, and you kept saying it. But when they asked you how do they know, you kept saying because I know. But you're still making a claim that his dad does black magic. That's dirty shit, guys. That's dirty shit, man. Because you've got followers, and some people are gonna believe you, and then you just bring someone's name down. That's the negative energy this guy puts out.
Because you guys, this is how you guys earn your living. You want to go to the shows, you want to be aligned. So obviously. And also, I didn't say nothing bad about Frank Warren. But they're saying like, oh, I said something bad about Frank Warren's commodity.
You fucking imbecile, man. You're an imbecile. If you don't know how the fucking law works, guys, as I said, guys, I've got a basic fucking understanding of the law, guys. You can get done for defamation, claiming stuff on people. So when he says Frank Warren's commodity is Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is under Queensberry Promotions. So... And who else is under Queensberry Promotions? If Daniel Dubois is under Queensberry Promotions, Daniel Dubois is ruled under Daniel Dubois' father. So there's a unit there. Daniel Dubois is not separate from his father. Daniel Dubois follows everything his father tells him. So my man said bad shit about Daniel Dubois. Claim said it just about his father. He said bad shit about Daniel Dubois. He said bad shit about Don Charles. He said bad shit about his dad. This guy done the whole fucking family, but he keeps saying I'm talking about Daniel Dubois' father. No. You never, guys. He mixes shit. He chooses what he wants to say. He says stuff like that. He's just trying to create drama. Fucking bullshit guy, man.
You know what I mean? The ownership of other human beings, that don't kind of sit right with me, you know. But that's another story for another day.
Don't sit right with you. You know what don't sit right with me? When you claim your man does black magic and you're chatting shit out your ass, but your boy AJ. Again, when I say it's his probably boy, I ain't got nothing against AJ. The fucking juju gets done to him, guys, and my man got put down multiple times, man. It was a bad performance. And if I was AJ personally, it's a side note. If Anthony Joshua, you watch this video, yo, AJ, I'm good with you, bro. I don't know if my fucking video will go that far that you'll watch my channel, but I know Daniel Dubois posted my shit, so maybe AJ will watch this. So, yo, AJ, if you're watching, yo, I got nothing against AJ. I will just give you some advice, AJ. This and mother effer, just speak to him and tell him, yo, before I have my next fight, don't ever mention my name. Don't mention my opponent's name. Just don't back me. Just stay away from me while I'm having a fight, because this guy got fucking AJ beat bad. The fucking black magic, I'm telling you, the negativity this guy spun is spun onto AJ. I can feel it. The vibe was there. AJ, get rid of this geezer, man. Or distance yourself, man. Just tell this motherfucker, pipe down. Don't say my fucking name before a fight starts, man. This guy is like, this guy is the fucking devil himself. Fucking, I'm not gonna make no claims, but look at the guy's face, man. Fucking vampire looking motherfucker.
I sent Frank Warren a message in the morning saying, listen, you know, I have no gripe with Don Charles or Daniel Dubois, none whatsoever. My gripe is with the dad. That's what my gripe is. And the thing about it is he knows what he's done, right? And it's got nothing to do with money, because the money element was taken care of months ago.
So look, he's trying to say what it is. Like, I'm not going to know what the issue is unless this guy comes out with it. And again, I'm not going to go into details of me trying to find out what the issue is. That's not what I do here, guys, on this channel. I'm not that type of guy that wants to know people's business. That's not me, guys. I don't want to know your business. I would advise you, Mr. Spencer Fearon, don't say bad shit like black magic about someone else publicly. If you've got a little gripe with him, deal with the shit privately. Why have you come out publicly and done that to him? I'm saying this from a neutral point of view. I don't want to make video after video exposing you. I don't. But guys, when there's injustice going on, I will do it. So you've got some fucking issue with Daniel Dubois' father. My advice to you, Mr. Spencer Fearon, from a neutral point of view, is you're going to say in this video later on that he has tried to contact you. You're the guy now that doesn't want to fucking speak to him. So you're doing bitch moves, guys. You're holding grudges. That's your fault. So you just have... Look, man, let's carry on. Let's see what he says.
It's got nothing to do with money, right? It's got to do with morals.
It's got nothing to do with money. It's got to do with morals. Okay, squash your fucking beef with him then, but carry on.
Period. And he knows what he's done.
But why did you feel...
He also knows to people that are close to me that he knows what he's done.
So as I said, look, there's some sort of personal thing that's gone on. He might have, I don't know, I can't even claim what's happened. I don't even want to. But what you've done is, you've got an issue with him personally, morals or something. That's something man to man. You fucking speak to him privately, you sort it out. You don't fucking put his name through the fucking ground, and he won't put your name through the fucking ground. Now you got a guy like me, Clownfire, just looking at this from a neutral point of view. Trust me, man, I'm a psychoanalysis, guys. I fucking study body language. I'm a body language so-called expert, guys. Trust me, man. I look at everything in detail. I look at it from every angle. I will study you, Mr. Fearon. Not in the fucking way that I've got all time in my day, but I will fucking study your characteristics, your movements. Like Liam Nelson, guys, I will find you and I will track you down. I'm that type of guy. I don't forget shit. But look, man, I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to know what's going on. I don't care. That's your own fucking problem. That's your own fucking issue. But it's clear to me that you've got that issue. You've come out and you projected it by talking bad about Daniel Dubois. He's going to get knocked out in this round, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. But then you went further. You fucking said his coach, they got split up. They don't like each other. Daniel Dubois doesn't big his coach up. And then you went further and you said his dad does black magic, this, that. You're the guy. His dad does judge. You're the guy who started this off. So don't act like you're the fucking victim in this. If you've got an issue with his father personally, you brought this public. So now that you've brought it public, you've made claims, you're going to get backlash, my guy.
I'm going to ask you this, Spencer. Why did you feel the need to make that public on fight week?
Because you asked me a question, and I was just in that mood.
What the fuck? So look, this is when you know this guy is actually should wear the bra again. Let's get the bra out. Let's put the bra on him. Let's get the lipstick on him. Oh, you're acting like a woman. You're 50 years old, my guy. You're fucking 50. You asked me a question and I was in the mood. Like, you got a personal issue with someone. You're going to bring that public on the fucking day of the fight. You're going to say his dad does black magic. Or Don Charles is going to leave him. They got a riffraff going on. Daniel Dubois doesn't respect his fucking trainer. He never bigs his trainer up. Just crap you were saying, man. He's going to get knocked out. He's going to get finished. He's not going to be able to do this. He's not going to be able to do that. It's not just first time this guy's done it. I will find you. I'll continue the exposure on this guy and I'll expose him to the T. But look at him, man. Just acting like a fucking woman, man. Get the fucking wig on. Get the fucking bra out. And get the fucking thong out, guys. Let's get a nice thong for this fucker, man. Tight one and that. Fuck, man. What else can we get this guy, man? Get some fucking lipstick. We've done that. Give him some fucking eyelashes as well, man.